Well, day one on the first 100 days is going to be just exactly like the last days of the Biden administration. Mr. Biden, like so many modern presidents, rather relishes governing through executive orders. It means you avoid the nuisance of actually having to persuade the people's representatives in Congress to get your things done. So there's this flurry of executive orders, but, Leland, things achieved by executive order are written on water because they can be undone often by just another executive order. Take one example. Democrats deny that there is an electric vehicle mandate. There obviously is. They do it through the EPA's emissions regulations. Trump is going to come in and undo, I'm pretty sure, this so-called non-existent electric vehicle mandate. What you get here over the long term is unstable government, yo-yoing back and forth with dueling executive orders. It's very satisfying for presidents. It gives them the illusion of action and of accomplishment. But as I say, it's written on water.
My sources tell me another part that's going to be very different is the level of experience, right? I mean, I remember covering day one of Donald Trump's presidency. They didn't know where the bathroom was. They had no idea really how government functioned. And now you have had the core Trump team, you think about the Stephen Miller types of the world, who've been spending the past 2 years writing the executive orders for day one. They have a list of things they want to get done. I thought your column sort of alluded to that. Trump doesn't have a mandate, but he does have executive orders. He seems to think he does have a mandate. Why don't you say he does?
Well, he does have a mandate in the sense that he is 2 out of 3 times on a national ballot he's been elected. This time he won, which is fairly rare for Republicans. He won the popular vote as well as the electoral vote. But basically, that's a mandate to be Donald Trump. When you come to the details, for example, the president evidently has it in his mind that he can, by executive order, end birthright citizenship, which I and most other people who've read it and read the case history on it believe is guaranteed in the 14th Amendment. I don't think he'll do that challenge birthright citizenship because he doesn't want to begin his presidency with a protracted legal fight culminating in a defeat. So he'll have to pick his targets. But Lord, it's a target-rich environment, Leland. There's so many things that have been done by executive order that he can undo.
What do you make of this massive change? If you think about it, I was talking to a good buddy who's much smarter than me earlier today. The resistance was this massive glacier, right? I mean, it was an immovable force that resisted Donald Trump, the entertainment industry, big tech, big business, the media, all aiding the Democratic Party through 4 years, and arguably through the 4 years that Donald Trump was not in office, that he was running for president once again. And then all of a sudden, it was as if the glacier was put in a microwave. It did not melt slowly, it just vanished.
Well, what we learned in the election was this. When Biden became president, the resistance, Beyonce, George Clooney, all the professors and faculty clubs from coast to coast went into hibernation. Then they came out for the 2024 election, and it turns out, Leland, shocker, the American people are not waiting for instruction on how to vote from George Clooney and Beyonce. The Democrats have academia, they have Hollywood, they have Silicon Valley. They've got all kinds of things. What they don't have is the White House. And I think they would sit down and wonder if they've got a fair trade here.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.